try to take it in as much as possible. You know, I try to go home and see. Well, my parents come to every game. My brother comes to mostly every game, so I already talked to them. I try to make a point to go see them first. And then, yeah, I already talked to them briefly. And then, yeah, there's a bunch of other perks too. It's pretty cool. I mean, you don't know if it's ever going to set in, how cool it is until, you know, probably it's over. But yeah, I'm enjoying it right now.
What route do you take to work? Do you have any secrets for us?
No, Mass Pike, exit 20 to Warrior. It takes like 15 minutes. It's a good drive. Traffic's going the other way usually, so yeah, it's nice.
Do you get like a, you know, I mean, it's such a long run of points, you know, for the team, wins at home. I mean, is there some kind of sense, like on your bench, when things aren't going well, that you know, we still got this?
Yeah, I think we're a little more calm than we were. Maybe 2 months ago, there was a couple games there where we had leads going in the third and then we lost it in the third or in overtime, but I think now we come in tied in the second and we're like, all right, here we go again, we've been here, we've done that, so it probably took some experience to get to that level and, you know, finding a way to do it, but we know we're a good team, we're deep and we have great goaltending, so that usually equates in a lot of wins.
You mentioned Backus. Like, what does that say to you guys when you know his history and yet you see him kind of willing to go in there physically and fight?
I know he'd probably like to score a little more, but he figures out other ways to contribute and stepping up to the plate like that. You know, I have so much respect for him. He's been in the league for so long. Yeah, it's not easy, and that kid's a tough kid. I've seen him fight a time or two. But yeah, great on Dave to do that. You know, kind of boost the morale on the bench.
Chris, how important was that first shift after the Ferland hit and Hansen kind of set the tone and, you know, regain the ice, I guess you could say?
Yeah, yeah, especially if it's the shift right after and we go out, you kind of know what's coming. I mean, we don't always fight or whatever, but you know, you want to set the tone, especially if it's a skill line. You know, we're not going to get pushed around, and especially on home ice too. You want to keep the crowd in with too, so that we can use that to our advantage. And I think we did that. You know, it's always nice to score goals, but we know our role too.
We know you're obviously a Boston sports fan. Any other explanation to your Instagram comment on Kyrie?
I was just making a joke with my buddy. I didn't think anyone would see it, but I mean, I'm going to go home and watch them when I get home. Yeah, I got the most respect for him, and I mean, he's making money doing other stuff in basketball, which I probably wish I could too. So
we were a little taken aback by the
I definitely didn't see that coming. But I wish I never did it because it's probably taken the wrong way. But I have a group text of guys from home that, you know, we talk about Boston sports. So, no, I definitely wasn't chirping him in any way.
It's one of those things about being home, I guess,
yeah,
right? Everything is a little magnified.
I know,
if there's good side.
I made it till March to make a mistake, but yeah, no, it wasn't anything malicious or stuff like that.
I mean, you're just being a Celtics fan now, right?
Yeah,
essentially.
I mean,
frustrated Celtics fan.
Yeah, I mean, I love watching them, and you know, it's a huge game tonight. So, like I said, I'm gonna go watch it and root for them like I always do.
You mentioned being here, just kind of a dream. What's it been like to have Charlie in the last couple weeks as well?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Probably couldn't get a shift in overtime in the first couple months, but starting overtime with him, I was thinking about it going to the face-off. I was like, hey, we used to do this together back in the day. But yeah, it's been awesome seeing his parents and the parents for him too. You know, we've been good friends ever since we were 16 or 17 when he helped me get drafted. So yeah, it's been cool. He's not getting the bounces right now that I'm sure he'd like to, but it'll come.
In that final minute when you were out, did you think something might break there? You were out there with Marchand.
Yeah, I kind of got stuck out there and just kind of you know, run on fumes, but the puck kept following me all night. So yeah, you know, maybe another day. Can't seem to string together 2 goals in one game. But
you talked about Charlie not getting the bounces right now, but you know, from the looks of it, watching his team all year, he's kind of evened things out, having that third line now. I mean, what does he do that maybe people aren't seeing besides scoring?
He possesses the puck better than a lot of people, I think, because he's such a strong, big kid, and that goes unnoticed. And you know, it's not on the score sheet, but you know, it makes the other D, you know, play defense, and he's always been really good at that. He's got guys hanging on his back and can still maintain his balance, and and keep the puck and, you know, make plays. So that goes unnoticed, I think. But yeah, like I said, his offense will come.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I just had